How are you? I had an okay day. I'm just getting out of work. Busy as usual. It's kind of chaotic. I told you guys before, we have a new computer system at work, so it is just taking some getting used to, and it's annoying because we don't know this stuff. It's like we're training ourselves, and nobody's helpful. Nobody's helpful at the job because nobody knows the system, so we're all learning it by ourselves. So it's just it's an annoying mess, but we're getting through it. A whole bunch of prayer. A whole bunch of prayer and wishing on a star to follow where you are. Now I'm driving home back to my homeless shelter, you guys. It's getting cold out here, man. You can't live in your car no more. I mean, some people still live in their car in this kind of weather, but it's going to be chilly in the morning. So I'm grateful to go back to the shelter and get in my little bed, right? I didn't even let my car warm up. I just peeled off, honey. And I wishing on the people that I see, wishing on a star. How was your day today? Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Thank you for the thumbs up. I very much appreciate it. This is what I do every day. Tomorrow is my last day, and then I got my vacation. So I'm excited. I got like 7 or 8, 9 days off of work, so I'm like happy. Am I doing anything? No. Just gonna. I got my other storage today, so I'm moving all my stuff into that. So every day that I'm coming to work, which tomorrow is gonna be my last day being out here for like 9 or 10 days, but I'm moving all my stuff out of storage, so I'm taking all my time to clear that out. And I don't have a lot of stuff, but it's a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Not a lot, but I gotta skim down. So I'm gonna take my time out to do that. Just clean out things, get rid of stuff that I don't need. I have a lot of storage bins that I probably could sell. You know what I mean? Sell to someone and put them online and sell them. Somebody will buy them because I'm not giving them away for free. So I'm gonna sell them and see if some things I could sell and try to make some money somehow, make some extra coins. And I'm not gonna be doing anything on my little vacation. I'm just gonna be loving myself, living into myself, just self-caring myself, hiking, just exercising. Of course, I'm never gonna stop doing that. Um, I wish there was like some local yoga classes that I can go and take. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could find some classes, but I don't know. I could join a gym. I could join, but I don't want to. I don't really have the funds to really do that because the gym that I used to be a part of, it was like $60 a month, and everybody used to say, "Oh my God, that's too expensive." But no, that gym had a pool, it had a jacuzzi, it had all the works in it, and I was going to join that. Maybe I can join it for like a month or two, just while I'm on my vacation, and just have something extra that I can do for myself, like self care. So I don't know. I don't know. I might do it. I don't know. I think the gym is like, if I go join, it's like $60. I might do that for my vacation, just for something extra, but I'm not really doing anything. It's just going to be like a staycation. Since I ain't got no money, so I'm not going to tell the shelter that I'm on vacation. Not that they care, but I don't tell people my business, so my business is my business. I'm going to enjoy my time, and that's it, really. Nothing else really going to be going on. I'm hoping the weather is going to be, once the sun comes out, everything is cool. Like I can sit in my car most of the day and relax. But I'm gonna go do some hiking every day. I'm gonna make a point to, because I still have to get up at 5:30 in the morning anyway. So I might as well, you know what I mean? I gotta get up anyway. So ain't no need for me to you know, I'm just gonna get out. I'm definitely gonna be watching the sunrise probably every morning. So I'm just gonna write it down, make it happen. Everything that I need to do is gonna get done. Um, I'm definitely gonna be making some soap. So I'm gonna get my soap made because it's gonna take like 30 days for my soap to cure properly. But I'm definitely gonna be making my soap, and we're gonna be going from there. I'm gonna be going from there. Like, I'm not really doing much of anything. I know it's gonna go by super duper fast because whenever you have a vacation, it definitely flies by. But I think I'll be at the point where I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do with myself? You know, I'll be at that point, and then I'll be like wanting to go back to work. But the way work has been working for me, I just been kind of like, screw that place, you know. Felt bad for this young girl today. I was working with her, one of the Dominican girls. She was working with me today, and she was so frustrated. She was doing something with the new system, and she couldn't get what she was doing. She was frustrated, you know. So she was sitting there like she was ready to cry. And I'm like, oh God, girl, it's a shame. I know how it is. I told her, I said, you need help with something, maybe I could try to help you. But I was over there doing my own stuff. Like I had a customer that I was taking care of. So the owners and stuff of the company, they don't care. They rich people. They rich. They ain't thinking about us below them. You think they thinking of concerned about us? That's how they got where they got. And somebody told me today that one of the owners was in the store, and they said one of the people had got one of their waters for the company. Like, you know, some companies have like water for the customers when they come in. So they said one time one of the owners was there, and one of the people had got a water because he was thirsty. So he got a water, and they said one of the owners was in there, and they fired him right on the spot. He got fired right on the spot. I'm like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. But you know, I guess he wanted to set an example. Set an example. I take water all the time, baby. But I only take water if certain people are there. I'm not gonna take no water, but for the most part, I be getting water. But you know, when the big bosses are around, there's certain things you're just not gonna do. So certain things you just shouldn't do when the big boss is around. I don't really have much to say tonight. I mean, I just want to get back and go to sleep because I'm tired. But tomorrow is my last. Tomorrow is my Friday, and boy, am I excited! I am excited about tonight. Well, tomorrow. And I got a 9 to 5 tomorrow, so I got to get right back up and come here. So I'm gonna make a plan of getting up at 4 in the morning to do what I got to do. Making a plan of getting up at 4 a.m. and can't watch the sunrise tomorrow. Maybe I can go watch the sunset somewhere. But so yeah, I got the new storage. I'm cleaning out all my stuff tomorrow. I'm trying to think if I can leave. Well, this stores don't open until 6. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I could put a bin in here tomorrow, but I gotta get up early to do that because my other stores they don't open until 6. I'm not gonna be able to do it tomorrow because I wanted to bring some stuff out to put it in my new storage, but I'm not gonna be able to because my other old stores that I'm trying to get rid of, they don't let you come through the gates until 6 a.m. And the new storage opens at 6 too, and the new storage is a little bit cheaper. So yeah, I just have a lot of things that I'm doing, and a lot of stuff I'm not even going to talk about, but it's a lot of things that I'm doing over these next couple of weeks, and for the betterment of myself and for my life, and for me to get back on my feet. You know what I mean? But I can't wait to start making my soaps again. I'll be super duper excited about that. Happy, super duper excited about that. I can't wait to start dabbling inside my soap making again. Super exciting. What are you guys up to? What y'all doing this weekend? Let me know down below. Let me know where you guys are watching me from. It's not a lot of people out tonight, but that's fine. It's a Friday night. Party's here on the west side. Driver, take the keys to my truck. Hi, Dr. J. How are you? What you doing this weekend? What are you up to this weekend? Let me know. Let me know in the comments, please. Yeah, work was pretty crappy today. But I'm getting it. You know, every day that I go in there, I'm learning. So I'm proud of myself for opening myself up and not giving up on the cause. Just not giving up, not letting it get to me, and not. But it's gonna be a quiet ride. I don't really have much to say tonight, except for I'm really happy that tomorrow's my last day at work, and I'll be on my vacation for a couple of days. And no, I'm not taking a vacation. I'm not going anywhere. I don't have any money, so I'm going to be having a staycation. And no, I'm not going to let the shelter know that I'm on vacation. I'm not letting them know anything because it's none of their business, right? I'm not letting them know anything. I was excited. YouTube just let me know that I got 2,000. I got 2,000 of watch time out the way. Because I literally been live streaming for like 3 months and putting out little, content videos and everything. So they let me know today that I reached my 2,000 watch time hours. So I was like, yay, 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 yay. That was nice to see. I accomplished a lot on my homeless journey. My whole homeless situation. I've been recording this journey since I got evicted. But I started some of this journey on TikTok, but I stopped sharing a lot of stuff on TikTok, so I kind of just said, well, let me go over to YouTube and start sharing my journey over there. I was doing it on TikTok, but I stopped because I noticed a lot of my family members was watching me, and I didn't want them to keep up with my life. Like, they were watching me, but they didn't lift a finger to help me. So I was like, well, y'all don't need to watch me. My family sit here and watch me suffer, and they think they're going to have free access to watch my life. No, I shut that down really quick. We shut that down, baby. So I shut that all the way down. Like, y'all not going to be sitting here watching me. I needed to rest a bit. Oh, I don't have a lot planned for the weekend. Yeah, I mean, I'll be at work, but I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to be relaxing on my little vacation days, just resting up, taking care of myself, going hiking. Of course I'm exercising. Of course, I'm gonna be in that gym, but for the most part, I want to do a lot of hiking. I want to do a lot of hiking every day. I want to go off and do a hike in the woods. It's some other locations that I want to go to that I haven't been to in a while that I want to go explore. So I'm gonna go to that location one day and just spend the day out there, enjoy my time in nature because I'm a nature girl at heart. I am a nature girl at heart, so I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of hiking and stuff. I really wish I had the finances where I could drive up like to Vermont or drive in Delaware, the Delaware mountains, um, the Virginia mountains, the Pennsylvania mountains. I wish I could drive up there, but to get into the mountains, I got to go at least like 4 or 5 hours out the way, and I really don't have the finances for all that right now. So I'm just going to take what I can get. I'm going to stay local and just enjoy local excursions around these different towns. So I know how to find my way as far as if I want to go do a hike. I know where like the nature preserves are and like a lot of the backwoods. I just got to go get me some mace and stuff from Walmart. I got to get me some mace, for my protection, of course. But I'm gonna go hiking on this trail. I just want to go to different areas. There's like trails out here that and there shouldn't be a lot of ticks and stuff. I think the ticks are kind of like hopefully a thing of the past. So, but I'm gonna make plans to go hiking and do a lot of that. Just enjoy my time. You might not have no money, but hey, it is what it is. At least I'll be able to get out there and do something. But if I had it like that, I would definitely drive up into the mountains. But for me, where I'm at, for me to get into the mountain regions, I have to drive at least 4 to 5 hours out to get into like the Pocono Mountains, the upstate PA, and all that. I want to go to Delaware. I want to go to Virginia, but right now I just can't. Maybe next year I can. Maybe I could do that as a plan for next year. Take a 2 week vacation and just go up into the mountains. I love the mountains. I love mountain life. I'm a mountain girl anyway. But yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I feel like I want to soup. I feel like Wawa is calling my name. I went to the gym today. After what did I do? So I went when we did the sunset stuff this morning. When I did the sunrise video, the open, the sunrise video. When I did that, I said, you know what? Let me go to my store. I got my winter coat. I got my jacket out of stores today, so I got my winter jacket. But it has a cut in it. I don't know how it got cut, but I'm gonna patch that bad boy up. But I got my jacket. Then something was like, yo, today is the day. Go to storage and start getting out your storage. So I went